back, guys. Another video. We're banging them out at the moment. I told you we would be. So this is just a quick one, little roundup from the trades that we've spoken about over the last couple of videos. Very profitable day for us over here at Elevate FX. We spoke about a couple of positions in the last couple of videos. We took them this morning when the markets opened around London session, and we just thought we'd hop on a video and show you what's been going on. So I'm going to quickly take you over to the charts. And so I'm just going to show you this Discord. So as you can see here, in the last video, I called a GU sell position, which unfortunately did actually hit stop loss. But as you can see, we are honest. We don't hide our losses. And all I did was wait for the position to come back because I still believed in my bias. And as you can see, we caught 5% on this GU position to the downside today. Lovely position. Just take you down to the hourly time frame quickly. It's still pushing down. It's lovely to see. I didn't actually catch a second entry, but it's not to say we can't catch one tomorrow. I was looking today for price to reject this 2-hour 50 SMA. We did start to see a bearish slowdown. This was the position I got stopped out on yesterday. So got back in the sales with stops at the previous highs and just rode that move down. There was a nice lot of liquidity came through. What time is this? Yeah, just after London Open. Lovely to see. Huge move. The other trade I also called was NAS position or US 100, NASDAQ, depending on where you guys are watching from. This was another position that I spoke about, and I said, once we breach these highs over here, or potentially over here, that we could see a rally into the upside. One, to fill this wick, and two, just to come up to a nice little 4-hour region we've got over here. And as you can see on the hourly, we had a nice push to the upside. Once we had that push to the upside, I felt personally that we would get that push to fill this wick. So we took our entry with the stops below the previous lows, and we caught 5% on that position as well. So across two trades, GU and NAS, we caught a total of 10%. And as you can see, we did call them both live in chat here. Both trades hit a total of 10%. With the analysis of the entries for NAS and for GU this morning. And as you can see, they both played out. Excellent start to the week for myself. We'll now hand you over to Brandon, who had a couple of positions he'd like to run you through.
Cool. Cheers, Chris. So yeah, on the last video, I predicted when gold was sitting at this level, if I go on to the hourly, I predicted a break above this weekly level into this area, and it completely smashed it. Didn't have time to catch a trade on that. I also said that I'd be looking to take a sell once we've broken this area. And I managed to get in a sell, but it didn't go my way. This trade was posted in the group. The reason for taking this trade is my strategy normally works with breaking levels, especially weekly levels, and we did break below the weekly with a strong close. Managed to get 1%, but didn't secure it, and then it hit stop loss. So straight after, I jumped into a buy, and that one played out nicely. So it's 2% overall, 1% gain on the day. Yeah, pretty simple. I think that's it really, Chris.
Yeah, we don't really have much more to go over today. Like we said in the beginning of the video, it was just kind of a quick recap on the trades we'd taken, why we'd taken them, and also show that we called them live. We hear a lot of people in the markets don't always call their positions as they get into them. So we thought we'd log in and show you that we do call them when we take them. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see how the rest of the week goes. I mean, we had one loss yesterday on my GU position, one loss today on Brandon's gold position, and then I've called a total of 10%. And Brandon's also then hit a 1% in total profit today. So 11% day for the first day back in the markets. Pretty decent. It's pretty decent. We might ease off a little bit as the week goes out, because 10% in the first week would be pretty decent. So we don't want to get into any trades that we don't need to. Remember, if you only risk 1%, you only need to catch a couple of decent trades and that's your month. We are avid advocates, if that's the right saying, for only risking 1 to 2% per trade. Try and lower the amount of trades you take down to 1 to 2, 3 at the most. You don't need to trade a lot. You need to trade smart and with quality.
Yeah.
Consistency is key, and stick to the rules, stick to your plan, and trading becomes a lot simpler for yourselves. Brandon, if you've got anything to add to round the video off, well, I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I mean, all I was going to say is, and if you're up for the day, if you've won the first trade you take, if you've won that trade, just leave it at that. Because if you was risking if you was doing the correct risk management, then you're risking 1%, and you went for a 1 to 3. That's 3%. That's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to risk anymore. There's no point taking another trade.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd probably add to that as well is we don't need to be looking for these major, huge RR setups.
No.
Just a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 5 at the most is an excellent position. People talk about this smart money concepts and trying to catch these 1 to 10s and 1 to 20s. I mean, yes, they will come at times, but you need to find a consistency, and the consistency isn't going to come that way. So we'll leave it there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and we shall see you in the next one.